You walk onto the stage of your living room, 5 minutes late for that Zoom call, counting losses behind wide eyes and a forced smile. A screen housing faraway friends awaits. But something weighs heavy on your shoulders. Perhaps it's the loss of a job or income, perhaps the loss of community and closeness, perhaps the stress and the absence of rest, perhaps the loss of loved ones. It's too much to think about. Together, but alone. And without the safety of a mask, you burst in with an enthusiastic happy Christmas and try hard to bury the aching and the fatigue for the next 39 minutes. And you do this again tomorrow and again the next day. Distant friends on the other side of a distant screen do the same, you think. The call ends, the dog bites, the bee stings, you're definitely feeling sad. And since COVID has arrived, most of your favourite things have been taken away. And the darkness has developed a voice that you can't help but hear and sometimes confuse for your own. Every graph goes up, hospitals reach capacity, people known and loved become statistics in a modern day tragedy. Where is God in all this chaos and loss, you think? And you look at your tree in the corner of the room, lit up, dressed in plastic, bolted upright, but dead at the very bottom of its trunk. It's not alive. You realise suddenly that carols, candles, trees and presents, they can't lift your eyes above the disappointment and the loneliness. You're not enough, you whisper out loud to the room, unsure whether you're talking to the tree or to yourself. And then you remember, quietly, that old Christmas story. A baby was born amongst mess and chaos. And he grew, supposedly, into a person who said he would bring boundless joy and unending hope to the world. But you look around your room, you can't feel the joy, you can't see the hope. It's just darkness. And a thought wrestles with the hurt inside, poses questions while you hide. Could this child be light? Those dark streets in that little town of Bethlehem, those dark streets of a closed-off world, could he possibly have met all the hopes and fears of all the years in an ancient stable? A small and chaotic corner of darkness, a home for animals, a last hope for those weary travellers. Could this have been the birthplace of eternal light? And you ask again, where is God in all this darkness, chaos and loss? He's down here, amongst the loss, crying, breathing, dying, rising. Son of God, in a manger. Darkest place, light has